let me do that first. Greetings, everyone. And do that. That way I can see my thing better there. We'll do that too. Just for the moment. Actually, you know what I can do? I can just mute that. There we go. Then we'll unmute that later. Greetings, everyone. BJ Weiler, a.k.a. Real Millennium Group, with you for another fine, well, I guess fine Monday afternoon, morning, evening, night, whatever the case may be for you. Sort of drainy, drizzly, rainy here. I am located on the east coast of the wonderful United States of America, yeah. Although we did have good weather for the weekend, which is not bad at all. Very much enjoyable. Hope everybody had a good weekend. We're here. A little bit tired. Ended up waking up for some odd reason at 3 o'clock in the morning this morning and couldn't fall back asleep. So a little bit tired, but we're going to go through it anyway because, hey, this is our last week of SimCity Classic we're going to play here for the Extra Life channel. We're going to see if we can finish building up our island here and get that all ready and set for when we port this island into SimCity 2000 and continue working on it there for the month of June, right here on the Extra Life for Kids channel, right here, every Monday from 1 to 3 p.m. in the afternoons, Eastern Standard Time. And I did mention, I think, last week, the terrain editor here. Now, this is the terrain editor that came with SimCity's Classic. Now, I was actually able to boot this up before. Sometimes, depending, it would just crash on me. I couldn't even open it up. But I was actually able to get it to boot up just as a lark when I was in here the other day. The mouse didn't work on it very well, but being DOS-based, you know, you can use keyboard commands. But I figured I sort of debated whether I should do that, but it'd be too much of a hassle to try to get through. Especially in the virtual machine, the keyboard commands are a little bit different, trying to figure them out and all that good stuff. But anyway, I was actually able to get the terrain editor to open and probably could load the city in. But we'll save that for SimCity 2000 right here with the Urban Renewal Kit. Our first week there that'll be in 2 weeks. Next week we're actually going to be popping back into City Skylines to see a little bit of mass transit, to play around with some blimps and ferries and well, what else? And all sorts of fun different little transit type items. I know there was one of my Twitch Kittens teammates there who has it, was using like the Skylines or whatever they're called. I forget what they're called now off the top of my head, but it looked pretty cool. So I definitely want to play around with that, show that off a little bit in my usual noobish, terrible way of trying to figure this stuff out. But hey, I'll actually be streaming Sea Skylines for a special hey, does it really matter? Hi, how you doing? For a special stream I'm doing on my own channel this Saturday, but lots of another time. Yeah, we're talking about Extra Life. We're playing games for Extra Life and hoping that everybody out there watching this, be it right here on Twitch, either live right now, such as Does It Really Matter is, or as a highlight past broadcast later on, or on YouTube when I get around to uploading that to YouTube, probably some point tomorrow, that you'll come join us on Extra Life. And how do you do that? Well, it's really easy. I gotta remember, I can actually point directly at it here. Because this camera I have reversed, so I can actually show off this t-shirt a little bit here, official Extra Life t-shirt. But go down to www.extra-life.org. I changed my names, don't be scared. Okay. No problem. So yeah, so you go down there, you sign up. It only takes a couple of minutes to sign up. It's free at the classic level. If you want to do, go the extra step and unlock rewards, prize rewards for fundraising, not unlike the official Extra Life t-shirt right here, which I am sporting. This is from 2014, so this is actually the second year I participated in Extra Life. I started in 2013. This is the 2014 shirt. There's a contest every year to design the logo on the shirt, so this year's contest is well underway. No, streamers don't really care about sub names. They help My son, they help. Yes. But yes, what is Extra Life? Extra Life is a way for us as gamers to really do some good for our local communities, and and not really to beat around the bush, so to speak. It's also paint ourselves in a little bit of a good light too. There's a lot of negativity around gamers and the gaming community. Next Life can help change that. Because essentially what we do, we come here, we sign up, like I said, to be participants at www.extra-life.org, and then we raise money. And 100% of what we raise as we play games goes directly to our local Children's Miracle Network Hospital that we have chosen to support as we sign up. That's one of the options that you pick when you sign up. You love Extra Life? Excellent. Yes, so do I. That's why I'm here as part of the stream team. That's why I participate in Extra Life for, this is my 5th year now. So for the last 4 full years, entering my 5th year here now. So yes, Extra Life is awesome. Awesome because it saves kids' lives. Awesome because it brings us together as a gaming community to do some good. Through something that we normally do anyway, and playing games. Real simple, real easy. Anybody can do it. I mean, you can play card games, you can play PC games like we're about to do. You can play mobile games, you can play Facebook games, you can play tabletop games, you can play, oh, she's asleep, good. You can play, board games. You go outside, play a game of tag, play a game of pick up baseball. Go to your local bowling center, you can bowl, and go to your mini golf course, play some mini golf. Go to your regular golf course, play some regular golf. However it is, whatever game you like to play, wherever you enjoy playing, you can play for Extra Life, and that's essentially all it is. You sign up, you let everybody know what you're doing, you let them know why you're doing it, you point them to your participant page, which you get when you complete your sign up, and you go out and you raise your money. You can do your fundraising however you want to do it. The fundraising year goes from January 1st to December 31st, so you have 365 days, if it's a leap year, 366, to raise money for your local Children's Miracle Network Hospital. And again, 100% of what is donated through you, we're all volunteers here, we don't get any of it. Extra Life doesn't get any of it. 100% goes directly to the hospital to help the kids at the hospital with whatever they need. Treatment, medical diagnosis, research and development, equipment, staffing, quality of life issues, whatever it is. Wait, golf? I can play golf? Yes, because golf is a game. You can go out and play golf. If you don't want to play golf for 24 or 25 straight hours, hey, you can go out and play golf for 3 hours a day for wherever that is, 6 days, 7 days straight, 7 days, 24, 8 days. 8 days straight, or 8 days every other day, however you want to do it. Just make sure you let people know why you're doing it, where you're doing it, how you're doing it, and that way they can come support you. Not only to watch what you're doing, but also to make donations to your participant page. Very, very simple, very, very easy, very, very fun. That's what it is. We're having fun and being real life heroes at the end of the day. A lot of the games we play the hero in the game. We save the universe, save the damsel in distress, whatever it may be in the game. Here is our chance to be a real life hero. It's not very often that we can take control of a situation and save somebody's life. You watch the news. A lot of bad things on the news. A lot of times I'm sitting there watching. I wish I could do something about that. I wish I could have been there to try to help. Well, this is our opportunity to do it. You can do it from your living room. You can do it from your golf course, your bowling center. You can do it from your cafe. Wherever you can play a game, you can save a child's life by participating in Extra Life by going to, once again. Now I gotta reverse my camera just so I point the right direction again. www.extra-life.org, and we'll talk more about that as the hours here, the 2 hours that we are here, progress before we turn things over to Aerodash. In the meantime, we got to play golf. Hit a 321 foot ball. Nice. You have to there. Oh yeah. Yep. But indeed, let's get on with it. Yeah. So let's, we're using that one, I think, normally. Yes, here we go. SimCity. So let's load our city here. There's our extra life city. Let's load her up. This time, let's remember to do this. We'll pause you, although I could pause it from there. I forgot about that. This disable disasters, please. We want no disasters. Now, as you can see on our overview map here, we are over halfway at this point to completing our SimCity city. So we will be able to knock this puppy out, have her all said and done, and ready for SimCity 2000 in a couple of weeks here. TXP Soda Bread, how's it going? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by this stream this afternoon. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. So we are paused, so we gotta let that develop. Oh yes, I had this. Let me do this. That way, when we do have the desktop audio going, we at least can hear the audio there. We'll turn the music off for the time being. We'll pop that on and off as the stream progresses here, because it does wear on you after a while. So we take a break from it, then we pop it back on. So we got our city blocks going here. So we ended up building out this way. Still waiting on the airport. So I was very tempted to try to pop into the terrain editor, since I was able to load it up and add some terrain here. But like I said, it was a little bit problematic trying to get through the keyboard commands and stuff. So we'll just wait till we pop into SimCity 2000 for it. Okay, so let's get the game rolling here, so we can see what we may need, what we may not need. Not that it matters, because we're still going to. Yep, we want auto budget, so we are still making. Still making just shy of $2 grand right now. Traffic warning. Yes, I know traffic. Change the name. I'm gonna change the Twitch name. That's a good question. I'm not really sure off the top of my head how to change your display Twitch name. Not sure on that one. So that one will develop unless we get road there. You might have to go into your profile to change your name. I think the option might be in there. I've never actually done it, so I don't know off the top of my head how to do it. I'd have to pop in and see, but I can't do that now while I'm streaming. No, links are not allowed TXP. Only our moderators, our channel moderators, are able to post links. There we go. Thank you, TXP. It's main site settings profile. That's what I thought. I thought it would be in, yeah, I thought it was in profile somewhere. Okay, so we're here. We need to get road here, so this develops. So let's do that. I think this is where we're going to end the rail. Yes. Don't have to worry about that. Let me get over here to my road. The question now is, so we got road there, so I can let me do this first. We can do that. I can bring the road across now. Okay. Yeah, I know what that's like, TXP. Yes, there's bad connections. Fortunately, my connection has actually been pretty decent for a while now. But yes, we welcome anybody to the stream team. Anybody who can stream, of course, naturally. Yes, if you are a participant, extra life participant, you can actually do what we're doing here right now. Come be a member of the stream team. Talk about Extra Life, hype up Extra Life, encourage people to join Extra Life. I got to figure out how I want to do this, because I can bring it down this way. Actually, I would have to bring it down this way, wouldn't I? Your 5th year? Yes, excellent. Yeah, my 5th year as well. Yeah, I actually found out about Extra Life, or learned about Extra Life through Tryon Worlds. When I was playing Defiance. So I don't think I'll need anything like that there. Okay, so we'll do that. Oh, shoot. I forgot. That's our power line there. There we go. Yes, so yeah, through Defiance, you know, just on the forums, as it got closer to National Game Day, which is in November, you know, the community mods at the time, we'll do that. We're talking about the Extra Life team and setting up the reward tiers and this and that. I'm like, well, what are we talking about? Reward tiers, Extra Life, what's this all about? So I investigated a little bit more and found out that, you know, Tryon Worlds has their team each year. And yeah, we're going to have to do it this way. So I'm going to lose a little bit of that space, unfortunately, but we do need the road down here. There we go. And that's essentially how I ended up getting involved with Extra Life. You know, after watching, you know, the Toy Story video there, I said to myself, yeah, you know, it's more than just, you know, being able to play on Team Tryon. It's more than just being able to, oh, Marley, it's just a truck. You know, get some cool in-game rewards. For Rift and Defiance and their other games. It's, you know, really about, you know, helping kids at the end of the day get better, get the treatments they need, get better quality of life stuff like music therapy, art therapy, you know, getting video games for them, that kind of stuff. So yes, definitely. I think they lost your job. Oh no, that's not good. Nice. Managed to catch a Reddit post about the Reddit Extra Life team decided to join up. It's an amazing effort. Yeah, indeed it is. It's you know, I'm a little shocked, and I guess I could say disappointed that, you know, in the 5 years that I've been doing this, that there hasn't been that much more hype around it. Because like I said at the top of the show, you know, if nothing else, aside the fact that, you know, we are literally, you know, helping these hospitals operate and be able to treat these kids. But, you know, like I said, it also makes us as a gaming community look good, you know, that we can actually come together and do something positive instead of all these negative things you generally hear about gamers in the gaming community in the news. So I've always been a little surprised that, you know, it took until 2013. Extra Life has been around since 2008 for me to actually hear about it, because, you know, I don't follow the industry and the gaming community as much as I did in the past, although I probably should really get back into that now. But you know, through the early 2000s, all that stuff, you know, I read the magazines when they were still out there, like, you know, Computer Gaming World, you know, PC World, or PC Gamer, which is actually still out and around, and all that stuff. And never do I ever recall, between 2008, by the time I heard about from Tryon Worlds, you know, hearing any of these news things either through the magazines or online or anything talk about Extra Life and what Extra Life does. So I always found that disappointing that, you know, as an industry, our industry trade publications and our industry news organizations can't really or don't really talk about Extra Life that much when they really should. So at least we have Reddit. You know, we do have Reddit. I think Reddit, if I remember correctly, Reddit might actually be one of the Extra Life partners. So at least, Reddit, does something about it. We got Rooster Teeth does something about it. So, but like some of these, like I can't believe that PC Gamer never ever, that I could recall, mentioned something about Computer Gaming World, never ever mentioned something about it. I don't know what the console magazines ever did, but still, it's, why not? Again, this is something positive. They should at least do some coverage on it once a year. The guilds are really trying to change that. I slew all flyers I need to drop off at local game shops. Yeah, indeed. It's funny. So yeah, I have the Philadelphia Guild, which hopefully I can get more active in now as time allows. And that's essentially what the guilds do here for Extra Life. They're the recruitment and promotion tool for Extra Life. So guilds are essentially just a bunch of local participants who get together to do essentially sort of what we're doing here, which is promoting Extra Life, talking about Extra Life, going to various gaming related events, and signing people up to participate in Extra Life. So, Philly Guild. Oh, excellent. Well, then perhaps we will meet each other in July, because I just got the email that our next guild meeting is July 8th, I think it is, which, joy of joys, I checked, I am off that day. That is my rotating Saturday off, so I will actually be able to dial in. I actually won't be able to get down there personally because of the kids and all that, but I will actually be able to dial into our conference call and finally attend my first guild meeting. So perhaps we can talk to each other then. But yes, we have a Philadelphia Guild. In fact, just recently, I think we had 5 new guilds launch in the United States. I forget exactly where they were at. The United States, maybe Canada too, but because Extra Life is Canada, United States, and Puerto Rico. Same here. I'll try to conference in as well. Yes, yeah. So that's what I'm hoping for. Because I mean, like I said, with the kids, even on my day off, it would be kind of tough to get down into Philly, to where we have the meetings at. So I'm so glad that they've been able to set up the conference lines now. So that'll make life so much easier, just to be able to dial in with the conference line. But it's funny that the hospital isn't too far from Franklin Field. So we were actually able to drive by the hospital because my daughter participates in track, so she's gone down to the Penn Relays the past 2 years. So the first year we were there, we went straight when we should have turned towards the parking garage, and we ended up taking a spin around the hospital grounds. I said, "Oh wow, there's the hospital." It was my first time ever going to the hospital. I said, "Wow, cool. At least that's what I'm raising money for." To help the kids that are right there in the hospital, right there. So that was pretty cool. So one of these days I'll actually be able to attend a meeting in person. But for now, the conference calls will have to do. Okay, here. So we've got that building up. That's very nice because we do have high industrial demand. Looks like everything is going good there now. Okay, so what we need some more residential demand. And that should hopefully, our commercial right now is suffering because of our lack of an airport. But fortunately, this will be the last day here. We'll get this all. It's actually just down there this past Saturday for a little celebration for the top 20 CHOP fundraisers. Oh, nice. We got to tour the Burger Center. It's a stunning building. I know, just from the outside, just from spinning around, I didn't actually realize just how big the complex is down there. It's like, wow, it is an impressive area right down there. So it's good to see where our efforts are going as we raise money for the kids in the hospital. Yeah, so one of these days, hopefully, I say I participate in. I got 2 healthy kids, and so I don't really need the services of CHOP. But I say, knock on wood, if the day should ever come. So hopefully, when that day comes, when I get to go see and tour the hospital, it's just to see it and tour it, and not because we actually have to be down there for one of the kids. So. Yeah, it's absolutely, it's a big hospital, which is good. So, hey, More they can do for the kids then. And the more effort we got to put in to make sure they can keep doing it. All right, so let's focus here. Let's focus on throwing down some residential here. Let's get a residential building. Boop, boop, and boop. That'll cover you guys. My problem is I don't like city driving. I just can't handle city driving. I'm more of a suburb country boy. So if I ever do go, I'll actually take the train down there. I know, like right outside of there's that train stop. I think it was at University Station or something. It's called right outside of Franklin Field. And I think the hospital is pretty much in walking distance from there. So if and when I do get down there, I'll probably be taking the train. Good. Residential's building up now, so let's just throw in the rest of our residential block here. As we bulldoze the forest from the Lehigh Valley. Oh yeah. I mean, we'll go down there for the zoo every year. We have, oh, which reminds me, I got to renew our zoo passes. So we have pass for the Philadelphia Zoo, so we'll go down there. But it's like there's never a good time to go to Philly. Whether it's a weekday, middle of the weekday, middle of the afternoon, early morning, late afternoon, anytime on the weekend. It's like the traffic is. Once you get into Center City, it's always an adventure to get through the traffic and stuff like that. So we're like, oh. Fortunately, it's not too much trouble to get to the zoo. All right, we're going good there. So I think how I want to do this. Did I do it here? Let's see how I did it. Oop, that's not as far as I wanted to go. Saturday morning. Yeah, you would figure it'd be okay on a Saturday morning. Yeah, yep. As soon as you hit 76, yeah. Like I said, as soon as you take, because, to get to the zoo, you come off of even 95, even on the weekend sometimes. Of course, it depends if the Phillies or Eagles are playing, too. That makes it worse. But even on a normal day, I mean, 95 can get a little hairy around Aramingo Avenue. But yeah, as soon as you take where you can split off, I think, to 676, and you get, which takes you down through Center City and all that. Yeah, it's like every time we've been down there, no matter what time of day, no matter what day it was, it's like, wow, okay, here we go. Yeah, like I said, it's just I can't. City driving is definitely not for me. So yeah, I didn't do a road on either side here. So I guess we'll stick with that. Let me see how I planned this out here. So I figured the train is easy enough. I don't have the room here. Okay. See, and I wanted the railroad down this way to help alleviate some of the traffic down here. So we're going to have to change this around a bit. So I will have to do this. I'm going to bulldoze that because we want to maintain our city blocks. The question is now, see, okay, I did this way to maintain that block there. But we might change some of this stuff around here. So good. Okay, so we don't want to change that. We want to leave that because that leaves us open there. Still high industrial demand. I'm afraid I'm not going to really have enough industry here to satisfy demand, which should hopefully change. Well, it will change regardless when we move it to SimCity 2000, because then I can terraform to add more available land there. Oh no, we lost that, did we? Oh man, you did it to me again. You did it to me again here. It went church. Gotta get this to build normally here. Come on. You're there. I probably should just give up on it. Because the church just keeps coming across here. You know what? We'll blow her up. So it's already done that to me twice. And so... how do we want to do this? How could I do this to throw something in here? Let me see. We're going to experiment here a bit. Alright, there's the block there. We can't go further out this way. Got the train there. So maybe if I bring... See, I can't bring the train down this way unless I do it this way, which... We go 1, 2, 3. So I'd have to leave this one open. Yeah, which doesn't really give me a lot of options here. I definitely need the road down this way. So unless I can move the road down here, which I can't without bulldozing those guys. And we want the train to stay there. The tracks. Alright, we'll just go... see, I could... no. Alright, we'll just do this. Throw parkland down here. Oops. Except for here, we want the road, thank you. Which means we're not going to need the power lines there, so let's rebuild our road. Thank you. Alright. So that plan didn't work out how we wanted. That's okay. Now we just gotta hope that our commercial zones there, so the same thing don't happen there. I want the road there. Nah, let's not have the road. And there, let's throw ourselves a little park there. There we go. So I'm almost, with as high industrial demand as we have, I think I'm going to make this... Well, we are at the edge of the island, which I'm making... Yeah, so that's going to be industry anyway. And we definitely got to have industry here, so we've got to do it. Throw down our industry here. Boom. The question is now, where do I want the road to come up on? Wow, really? That's interesting. So we'll throw industry here, or do I want to bring the road up on that side? I think I want to bring the road up on that side. Yeah. So we'll do that. We won't do that. There's no undo button. There we go. So let's bring you up. Bring you over. There we go. Thank you. So we will bring the road out this way soon. Bop, 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 bop. Doot, 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 doot. So we will just do... yeah, you see that? I could, or I couldn't. Therein is the question. So I might actually move this guy over and bring the road up the coastline then. Let's do it. Hear the train to come. Dang it, I didn't want that. Thank you. I want industrial. There we go. And we will just bring the road up the coastline in this case. And we can't, well, we could, but it just wouldn't look right there. Throw a park on that side so we can just... I cannot. No. We don't want a roundabout with things. There we go. There we go. Boom, boom. Yep, we want to go here. We want to bring you up this way. Alright, there we go. Now the question is that really how we want it? Let's see, one. Nope, okay. So we actually want to go out this way. Yeah, see, there's no way around that, is there? Yeah, there is no way around it. So that's where it's got to come up. Up, 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 up. We've got no choice, Captain. So what we'll do in this case, because that's right next to our residential. I just wanted to see, so we'll bulldoze that anyway. For now, because I do have the issue here as well. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. We'll just bulldoze everybody. So we'll keep the pollution to the far outside as we can. So we'll do it this way. Boom. And you know what? We will need police and fire over here. I am pretty sure. So we'll throw the police here. We'll throw the fire department here. We'll bring another set of power lines up this way. We'll throw parks down here. There we go. And we'll just keep crushing this with industrial here. So we can't go there, but we can go here. So we'll throw some parks down here. A couple of them. Now I can actually bring the road across this way too, which I think would probably behoove us to do. Keep it straight, keep it straight. There we go. So we can load that up with more industry. Beautiful. And so I don't know if I could actually throw one in there and have it. I think it's a little bit too far from road. So we'll just throw park in here. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's save where we're at right now. We shall save this city. There we go. Alright, now the boondoggle. I've left myself in here in that I put residential here and probably instead of commercial like I probably should have done. Of course, now we have high commercial demand, so oh, and there it goes. Because we're definitely making this industry here, so I think, which we've got multiple hospitals and the church again built up here, so it's not, yeah, we'll do commercial here. We definitely want to keep pollution, our industrial pollution, away. Give that buffer zone for our residential there. So now let me save again. Alright, let's take a look at the overhead map here. Where is my large map? So yeah, we are we'll actually be finished with this pretty quick here. We're nearing the end of our city. So we're just going to keep building up on this side here. Oh, you know what? I need to see. Let's check some of our. Let's check the police coverage. All right, so yeah, we got some weak police coverage. So I'll definitely need another police station, probably right in there. Let's check fire. Yeah, we're gonna need a fire station right in here too. Yeah, we're a little weak there in the center here. Land value, nice, pretty high in there. That's pretty good. So we have our traffic, which, you know, that's not really any surprise. We'll hopefully be able to alleviate that depending on how much I can work around with everything so densely packed in here now. There's not going to be too much I can do to change it. I can add bus stops. Oh, you know, we do have the subway option, so it's just going to be a matter of where will I be able to put the subways. And I might actually be able to put them in our center blocks here. I think they actually work that way. So we might be able to do that. The all-important crime rate here. Yeah, figured that. Some high crime right here. So this is where we're... let's see, our pollution. See, yeah, it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So obviously a lot more industry packed there. We're going to have more pollution. So that's really our heaviest right there as well, where the seaport is. But right here is where we have our issues at. Right here, right in this block. Let's get this centered here. So yeah, we're gonna need a police and fire station right in this area somewhere. So we got those there, but I really need them. We got the fire department there, so I mean, really, this block needs them right here. I hate to take away residential. But then if I do it commercial, that's sort of, I feel it's like a little bit too close there. So farther, so it's almost like we need it right here. This is commercial, but we need it up a little bit. So as much as I hate to do this, we're going to do them right here. There we go. All right, let me check my budget here. How are we doing? Okay, so we're making $2 grand right now. I haven't really had to do much with the tax rate because we've got enough. Everybody's still fully funded. Listen, what I want to do is raise the tax rate, but again, you don't really have the finesse type controls over it as we do in SimCity 2000. We have a little bit more finer grained control here. This is pretty much it here. You know, your overall tax rate and your overall funding, and that's it. So we'll mess with that a little bit as we get into SimCity 2000 with this city. In the meantime, okay, our residential demand is back naturally because we lost some residential areas, but we're going to keep building industrial here for the moment. Wait, we can build up the outer banks here. Let's do it this way. Since we can't build a full building there anyway, we still keep a little bit of the pollution to the other side. And of course, industrial, I can throw you right here. And then we can build you up in here. There we go, nice. Nice, nice, nice. So we're going to have to go easy on commercial here. I might have to wait to do commercial and finish commercial in the next game here. So we just don't have the demand for it. Okay, now here's my next question. Do I want to bring the roadway out here, this side, like I have through the north-south routes? But I want to keep it like this, like I did here, because I mean this stuff has, I mean it's built up right next to the train station, so I don't really have to worry about that then. See a lot, yeah, very low commercial need. So I like the fact that, let me see here. I mean, almost. Well, I could bring it up this way, couldn't I? If I do it like this, now if I had the road, obviously this would be one big block. I would have nothing in between, which would make building stuff here difficult because there's no transportation to it. But this looks fine. Then I can have the roadway come out that way. So while we've got good residential demand, let's build up the residentials. Build a couple more blocks of residences here. Let's bring the roadway out. Roadway, roadway, please. There we go. Bring you downtown. We're going downtown. Alright, let's bring power across here. Not like that, but thanks. We'll just bulldoze the one. There we go. Excellent, excellent. Ah, the wee one is asleep still. Thank goodness, thank goodness. We can have a nice, calm, quiet stream here without the abs trolling me today. Now I think I do want to bring the railway across. Let's bring it across this way. There's not much I could do here, unfortunately. Not until I get there. Stop it! Oh, come on now with the bulldoze option. Now, of course, we will need power. We're going to bulldoze you for now. So I think what I want to do is keep bringing the road up the end here, the edge. Since I didn't do it anywhere else. Have at least one coastline road. As far as the island was a little bit more problematic to do it, but we got that little hinge bit there, eh? Har har. I think we're okay there. So we're bringing the rail across. Alright, so we still have high residential and industrial demand. Question is, where do I want to bring the railway up? So we want to try to, although we don't really need to worry about maintaining blocks for industry. Let me check my overhead here. Let's see where we're at here. Crime rates. Yep, dropped a bit. Still high there. Naturally, because we just built up there and there's not much or very low land rates. But let's go. Let's check fire. So we're good there. Got some coverage. So we'll just need another one up there. Fortunately, we don't need as tight coverage for fire as we do for police. I mean, for one, we don't have disasters going on, but even so, I mean, as long as it's covered, we shouldn't have too many issues. So yes, we're going to need police definitely there. I mean, a fire station we could actually deal with being right there. So we'll actually throw a fire station right there. Get you powered up. Our police here now. is the problem. So we've got police there. So we almost have to make this a military city to really keep. So there's our fire protection now. So we'll have another firehouse right there, which will help beef that entire area up. A military state, just to keep the crime rate down. As you see on the edge, even on the edges where there is police coverage, and it's even better than just the outer regions of the coverage. I mean, it's, you know, the next level up with coverage, it's still a lot of crime. I mean, max crime there. Oh my goodness, what is it now? Let's go find out, hey? All right, typical spam call. It seems like no message left, so we ain't gonna worry about it then. So let's pop back over here, finish our building. Let's throw some music on now. Yeah, so we'll need police coverage, right? Either here or here. Probably here. Okay. Ah, you bum. You did it to me. You did it to me that time, didn't you? Oh, for crying out loud. Uh-oh. And of course the phone call woke the child up anyway. What's that? There we go. Ooh. At least Daniel Tiger's keeping her pacified today. Good. Okay, so we've got our police coverage here. Let's check our map. Yeah, that brought things down a bit. Good. Looks like we might be able to get away with maybe 2 more police stations. One here and then one a little bit out here, and we'll be fine. Fire stations is probably about the same. Probably need... Actually, you know what? We might just barely be able to get away with 1 more fire station. So we're okay. So we're in good shape with that stuff anyway. Still a lot of traffic there. Let's check our density here. Well, really dense out this way. Let's see where our growth is here. So, yeah, positive growth there, negative growth there, because people are moving out here to the newer homes, aren't they? Land value still low out here, but that's okay. Go back to the police because that's really going to be our major sticking point here. Okay. Oops, let's take the shortcut back. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so we still have our very high industrial demand, so we just got to keep building industry for the time being. See, this is where we run into the problem here. I can't bring either the road or the rail line up this way. If I do that, I'd like to have them connected, but I don't want to lose yet more industrial space just for a lane and a rail line. Although if it's both, let me see how this plans out. I might change some stuff here. See how it all peters out here. There we go. Because we still lose this space then too, unless I bulldoze this section of the road. All right. Let's do it this way then. I can bring the rail line up that way across the water, so we may do that. I'm definitely not going to need it here or here. Let's bring the road up. And I think we can throw industry here. There we go. Alright, enough is enough for now. Alright, let's throw down... Oh, we already got that selected, so we'll throw down a couple more parks there. Alright, now comes the tricky part, because we don't... I get room there. I actually got room to throw that there, but then that cuts the road off. I can't bring the road around if I build any industrial out here. And so here I could, yeah, see, it still cuts off because we'd still then be trying to put a turn in the water, which we can't do. sort of what I was afraid of here. Because we do that. No, we don't. Oh, well, you know what? We can put you there. All right. We'll do it that way. Oh, we still. Oh, we have turned into the water anyway. Shuffer and shuckachash. Which, as you can see, can't do because the bridge can't have a turn there. I'd have to bulldoze this guy. All right, so let's do it this way first and foremost, which means we would have to cut the railroad tracks off there. Is there another way to get another industry here? We just have to. We'd have to pull the road tighter. That's all. Just have to pull the road tighter then. Can't go directly up the coastline, which is fine. Yep, let me bulldoze one more slot here. Oh, that way we give ourselves some room here. Out of curiosity, would we be able to build two? Oh, okay, I see, yeah. This little end right there not fits, so we'll do it that way. And that's it, right? Yeah, until we can do some terraforming a little bit. And there's no other way. Yeah, there's no other place unless we get rid of both the road and the rail there. So we'll do this then. We'll just bring the road up this way. There we go. We'll just throw the parkland down for now. Terraforming, we'll take care of that later. See, that all attaches it in here now. Bam. Bam. And there's no possibility, right? Yeah. Nope. Terraforming will need terraforming. Oh dear. That's an issue. We can't go up the road either. Okay. You managed to get power? Really? I was about to say that actually gave you power. Go figure. That's interesting. We'll just do that anyway. There we go. Alright, you guys got some power now. Now, of course, we don't have a road going out to you, do we? That could be a problem. Might have to do like I did on the other side of the seas, just throw a little access road right here. I could bring it out here. That might be enough. But we'll just do it that way. That way it's got road and power. That's all that matters. So in order to get to that, it's a little bit of industry. Yeah, if you're going to drive, you have to go that way. Yep, and there it pops. There it pops. Excellent. So we'll hold off on doing any more commercial because we still have a little commercial. So we're just going to keep building industry for now. So we'll keep our road coming up. Up the coastline here. And keep on building our industry. Careful now where the cursor goes. go. Bring the rail line up, which was one thing we were considering doing, weren't we? Over here. Bring the rail line up this way, but then it won't be able to go over the curve in the road, will it? So I guess we won't. And where does it come out? It comes out here anyway, so that should be, yeah, you know what? That should be good enough. And we have it coming out to this little block here, and then we have it running up this way. So just bring it over to this way. Should be fine. So I think we'll stick with that game plan. We'll throw you there. Bring the road out this way. And so we can bulldoze you. Thank you. No, we can bulldoze you. We'll just bring you up that way. We'll throw a little park down in here. There we go. Let's go ahead and save this city. Alright, there we go. Oops, commercials up there for a month and then it's gone. Alright, so let's keep building up industry here. Forest there, so that's fine. I don't need a park there. Doot. Let's see, commercial up again. July, August. Well, looks like it's lingering. Oh, there it goes. It drops down. Wow, the time is jumping quickly on occasion there. What you doing over there, Abs? It's awfully quiet over there, which is even more of a worry than noise. What you doing? Abigail. The child has disappeared. Alright, let me go check on her right quick. Where are you, Abs? Abby, did you go upstairs? Oh, you're over here? Oh, you're playing. Oh, you're going to go back to sleep? Okay, you're going to go back to sleep. Curled up on the easy chair with all her stuffed animals. That's why I didn't see her. She's going back to sleep. Good. She needs sleep because she was up early too. Way too early. It's like me, I need me a nap. Alright, here we go. I just gotta wait for that stuff to develop. Might as well throw down our last police stations and fire stations too while we're at it. So let's check our coverage here. So this is our police coverage. So 2 police stations, so we want one sort of right there. So let's try to center ourselves right in the middle here. So essentially right here in the middle of the map. So somewhere in here we want our police station. So I think if I throw him right here, we'll be fine. Like that. You know what? We'll just do it this way, because we're going to have something coming out on this side anyway. Alright, so there's police. Let's get that covered to the right. If we throw one more police station up in this corner here, we'll be fine. Let's check our fire coverage. We only need one more fire station. So right up here. We throw it like right up here, right, probably about where we want to throw the police station, right at the edge of the forest. That's it, right here. So let's see what this looks like. So right in this edge here is probably where we want our last police and fire stations. Okay, so let's plan that out. Now, do we want to bring the rail line all the way across like this? Probably how I want to bring the rail line. Let's get our roads planned out here first. Okay. Oh, my neck. Ugh. Ugh. Then we'll do some reintroductions here, and we'll play Dom's story today. So we're definitely going to bring the road out this way. I guess we'll bring the road out this way. So we essentially don't need the road here, do we? Yeah, so we don't need the road. Here's where we don't need the road. Because we're going to have to get power to these things anyway if we build them. So essentially, now am I going to... Now, here's the question. Should I have the road cut across? Because I would still need to have road, you know. So that's where the question... That's the question now. So let's go industrial. Build up here, we'll build here. I'll leave us the buffer space there. So we're definitely having road and rail come up this way. God dang it. Come on, babies. There we go. Alright, let's bring our rail line across. Like that. Let's save this, and I'll welcome and thank everyone again for joining me. I am BJ Weller, aka Real Millennium Group, playing a little bit of SimCity Classic for all the Extra Life stream team right here on the official Extra Life for Kids channel. Talking a little bit about Extra Life every now and again. Encouraging people to go to www.extra-life.org and sign up. Free to participate. It's quick and easy to sign up. Only takes a few minutes. You get your personalized, or you get a participant page that you can personalize, which I highly recommend everybody do, because at the end of the day, it's all about getting donations for the kids of your local Children's Miracle Network hospital. Now, if you don't have a local network hospital, the good thing is you can choose to support any hospital that's in the network. And there's over 170 odd hospitals all across North America, like I said, Canada, United States, through Puerto Rico, that are part of this network, that have been part of this chain of Children's Miracle Network fundraising. Children's Miracle Network's been around since 1983, raising money, you know, essentially $1 at a time through those stylized balloons you might see every now and again in your local business. Of course, if you're in the region covered by CMN, what it is, you know, you donate that dollar, you write your name or a message on the balloon, the business will stick it up, and that dollar goes directly to helping the kids of the local hospital there. Well, that's what Extra Life is in spades. You know, we play games to do it. We ask people to come and be generous and donate their money through our participant pages to whichever hospital we choose to support. Now, again, you can choose to pick any hospital you want to support when you sign up, and that's a good thing. That truly makes Extra Life universal. I mean, gaming is a universal thing. I mean, you know, there is no black or white. There is no class. There is no standing in society. There is none of this stuff that we have in real life when you're in a game. You know, it's just you and the game. And of course, if you play a multiplayer game, it's just you and everybody else. Again, nobody cares who you are out there when you're playing a game. You know, you're either, you know, in the same guild, same clan, and you're playing together, having fun together, or if you're in a PvP match, you got your teammates, you're playing together, fighting the other team. Nobody cares what you do outside of that match, outside of that game, or who you are. You know, so it's really uniting. And of course, now in PvP, it's a bit adversarial, but at the end of the day, it's all one united community in games all across the world. And that's what makes gaming great, and that's what makes Extra Life great, because it doesn't matter where you are in the world. You can sign up, become a participant, and support a hospital in the network, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where these kids are. The thing that matters is that they need the help. These hospitals need every single dollar they can get to maintain their high standards of coverage, their high standards of treatment, their high standards of whatever they do to make these kids better, to treat their diseases, to research cures, and all that type of stuff. So again, I encourage anybody out there who watches these videos, watches these streams, to sign up and participate, because at the end of the day, you're saving a child's life out there somewhere, and that's really the important thing. You know, like I said, you know, I was talking with TXP a bit earlier about the Philadelphia Guild, of which I am a member. You know, and the guilds, again, are just a collection of local players playing for the same hospital who get together to do sort of what we're doing here now, talking about Extra Life, encouraging people to sign up and become participants. But in game, when you sign up, I should say, you have the option to join a team or create a team if you so desire. Again, you don't have to do either of those options. You can play just as an individual and fundraise as an individual. But with the team's essentially just a collection of Extra Life people, so not unlike guilds, except in this case of the teams, it could be participants from all over the place, all over the world, no matter where you are. Somebody can come and say, hey, join your team if you create one, or you can pick a team that's already been created and join. I spoke earlier about Team Tryon. Tryon Worlds is a corporate partner of Extra Life, which helps fund the back end of Extra Life and all those things, so Extra Life doesn't have to take any donation money. But, you know, Team Tryon has their own team made up of gamers from all over the world, really, who participate and raise money as a team. You still raise money for your individual hospital, for your individual goals, but then, you know, there's this overarching team goal too. That's made up of all the individual goals, and so everybody there is fundraising for different hospitals, but we all support each other. We all encourage each other and root for each other meeting their goals. Now, I currently play on Team Judgment Gaming, which is essentially a team of anywhere 3 to 5 of us, depending on who participate each year. And we met through a Star Wars The Old Republic guild. We all played Star Wars The Old Republic together through our guild forums and stuff. We got to talking, you know, how we interact with each other, and we found out, hey, we are all participants in Extra Life. Let's get a team together. So we formed Judgment Gaming, and I've been playing on Judgment Gaming the last 3 years, including this year. My first 2 years I participated on Team Tron. This year it's Judgment Gaming. I also got to give a shout out whenever I talk about the teams here on Judgment Game or on Extra Life. I got to give a shout as well to the Twitch Kittens team. It's a community I am a member of as a streamer. It's a streaming slash indie dev community, so it's a bunch of streamers who've come together to help support each other in their streams and just be a community together. And it also has a lot of indie devs as well. And, you know, the best part of being a member of Twitch Kittens is that, hey, the indie devs are there. They want us to showcase their games, so they give us keys to play their game as we stream. So it's a great community to be a part of. So I always, even though I am a member of Judgment Gaming and can only be a member of one team, hopefully that changes in the future and somehow the logistics work out where you can join more than one team at the same time. But regardless, I'm always going to support my guild in Judgment Gaming. And of course, I gotta give a shout out to the Twitch Kittens team. You know, great bunch of streamers, great bunch of indie devs doing great things with Extra Life as well. So that's what you can do. I mean, you can join an already existing team, or you can create your own team and have your friends and guildmates or community, whoever, come join you as participants and fundraise and have fun together. But the point is that, you know, on the team you got, you know, all of us, our team leader Battery H, who you'll see every now and again in chat when he's not working. You know, he's from New Orleans, so, you know, he supports the New Orleans hospital. I support the Philadelphia hospital, as I mentioned, the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Let's give a shout out to them, as TXP and I were talking about earlier as well. Nice big complex there. But, you know, I'll donate to Battery, he'll donate to me, I'll donate to anybody on Judgment Gaming, regardless of the hospital they choose to support. Because again, at the end of the day, it's about helping the kids. It's not about where these kids are. It's about helping save children's lives. And you know, this is probably cliche at this point, but the children are the future of our world. So we've got to do everything we can to take care of them and crush a lot of these diseases that affect you as a child and an adult. But a lot of these diseases and injuries and illness and cancer and all the stuff that these kids have to go to these hospitals for. It's never a pleasant thing. So any bit that we can do as human beings, as gamers, regardless of where we're located in the world, is a great thing. So no matter where you are watching this in the world, I encourage you to sign up and become a participant. It's great fun at the end of the day for a great cause, helping a lot of children out there who need it. And we're about to see the story of one such a child. Now, this story here is a little bit more special for us here on the stream team because it's about one of our own. You know, Dom and Trish, Sean and Trish, you know, and their son Dom. You know, Sean is a member, past, current, and future of the stream team and an Extra Life participant. So, you know, his story hits a little bit more closer to home for some of us who have actually been able to interact with Sean in one way or another. Now, I've of course met Sean and have known Sean through the stream team. So I haven't met him in person, but we've interacted through the stream team and through playing games together on our marathon this past November. So it does hit a little bit closer to home, you know, watching Dom's story and knowing what he and Trish had to go through and why Extra Life is important to them. Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, Extra Life is important to me, you know, because I have two kids that unfortunately have not needed the services of CHOP, but you never know what the future may bring. So I'm always going to be here helping kids, whether they're my own kids or just, you know, somebody else's kids who I don't even know. Anything I can do to help these kids, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to keep Extra Lifing for as long as I am able. But anyway, this, you know, Dom's story is one of those reasons that keep me Extra Lifing year in and year out. So we'll be back after the break to finish off our island here and have some more fun. There we have Dominic's story. I actually had to step away for that one. That one gets me every time, man. And that's exactly why I still do Extra Life. And like I said, we'll always continue. Continue to do it. But yeah, even when Dom's story, that one always gets to me. Because again, you know, my youngest daughter there, she's you know, she's 2.5. So you know, as a parent, you can't but, you know, fear for your child going through the same thing like that. Especially, you know, like I said, you know, even the little bit I've got to know Sean. You know, it's just your heart goes out to the family and having a child about Dom's age, it just it gets to you, you know, it gets to you. So it's anything we can do to to help these kids and find cures. At the end of the day, again, it's you go sign up and participate. It's more than just, again, it's more than just treatment or the staffing, the equipment, stuff like that. It's that research and development too. It's stuff's costly. And again, I should mention, I haven't mentioned that these hospitals treat these kids regardless of the family's ability or the insurance's willingness to pay for whatever these kids need. So, I mean, that's doubly important why these hospitals need our support and need people to sign up and participate. Because without it, we can't move forward in curing, cancer and curing these diseases that these kids suffer from. And we all suffer, everybody. It's not just the kids, but in particular, it's for these hospitals, it's the kids. But the money for research and development, for curing a childhood cancer could one day turn into curing all sorts of different types of cancer. So that's why it's important what we're doing here for Extra Life and what the Children's Miracle Network does for these hospitals. And why, again, I encourage everybody to sign up at www.extra-life.org. The more people we have participating, the more people we have helping and participating, the closer we are to not having to have stories such as Dom's. So that's really all I have to say. It's just sign up and participate. It's very, it's so important. What Extra Life does and what CMN does. That's it just, words can't really describe how important these things are for these kids and for these hospitals. So let's get on with this. Let's try to put the sadness behind us here for a little longer anyway, and get on with it, because I just remembered, speaking of children, I have to go pick up my eldest from school in about 20 minutes. So we'll be wrapping things up here, finishing off our city here in the next 20 minutes. And then, like I said, next week we'll be going back to a special one-off City Skylines session to see how badly we can mess up our mass transit DLC. And then we'll be back on June, I think it's June 5th is the next Monday, for more SimCity. In SimCity 2000, we'll be taking our Extra Life City here, bringing it over to SimCity 2000, and doing some upgrades, man. Doing some upgrades. Terraforming and all that good stuff. But yes, please sign up. Like I said, it's free to participate at the classic level. And if you can play a game, golf, bowling, mini golf, solitaire, hearts, blackjack, whatever it is, you can participate in Extra Life and make a difference in the child's life. And I think Aero Dash just joined me in chat. Excellent. So we'll be turning things over to Aero Dash in about 15 or 20 minutes or so. And yeah, I mean, we collectively we've raised over $30 million since Extra Life got started in 2008. Just last year alone, we just missed the $10 million mark. So $10 million is there's no way we can't do $10 million this year if everybody just signs up and participates. But like I said at the top of the show, if you do want to go the extra mile, if you pay a $15 registration fee when you sign up, or anytime thereafter in the same calendar year, so you don't even have to pay it right away. You can sign up at the classic level and then figure a month from now, or even say when it comes time to do your marathon fundraising, if that's what you've planned to do, you realize and you say, you know what, let me go that extra step. You can upgrade yourself to platinum level, and that essentially opens up three tiers of rewards for meeting certain fundraising goals. If you raise $200 for your hospital as a platinum level participant, like I said, you get the cool Extra Life t-shirt, which changes every year, the logo design. So we do have our current logo design contest underway for participants. Oh, you just woke up? Good, you're nice and refreshed. I need to go to bed. Yeah, I said earlier, something woke me up at 3 a.m. this morning, and I wasn't able to get back to bed. So I'm like, ugh. I'm starting to feel it now. But anyway, thank you for popping in there, Dash. And like I said, we'll be turning things over to you in just a little bit here as we go get the older wee one. Although she's not even a wee one anymore, I can say she's as tall as my wife now, for crying out loud. But yes, we'll go pick her up from school and then spend some quality time with the kids. And perhaps a little bit more streaming too. But anyway, yes, so just missed it. So $9.7 million we raised. Over 50,000 gamers participated last year, so the number's great. But again, yes, $200 you get a t-shirt for $500 and $1,000 if you can raise that. You get real nice Olympic style medallions that are Extra Life specific, Extra Life medallions. So that's sort of my goal this year, is to try to get got the coffee making. Oh yeah, this is that coffee. I should make myself some tea. I've been feeling the allergies of allergy season, so tea always seems to help me clear me out a little bit there. But yes, so that's my goal this year, is to get not only the t-shirt, which I've been able to get every year. I'm so glad to be able to say I've been able to raise enough to earn the t-shirt, but those medallions this year. And how you do your fundraising, like I said, is up to you. You can do the marathon on National Game Day. You can do it on another weekend. You can break it over the course of several days or several weeks, your fundraising. Or, like many of us participants do, we actually fundraise all year round, especially many of us streamers. You know, it's you don't have to be a streamer to participate. You don't have to be a streamer to be successful. And every dollar counts at the end of the day. Even if you only raise $5, that's a very important $5 for your hospital. But yeah, you can break that up however you want. So, and however you fundraise, like we just saw in Dom's story, Sean had these things. Oh, we'll shave our heads if we raise this much. Oh, I'll wax my back if we raise this much. It's never going to happen, but hey, what the heck. So that's sort of things you can do. So my thing this year is what I call my purple hair challenge. So if I can raise $1,000 before I start my marathon on November 3rd this year, I will dye my hair purple and be able to sport that on stream for my marathon. So that's sort of my goal this year to try to do. So hopefully, hey, but it all takes the generosity of everybody out there watching, as well as everybody coming to participate as well. It's all good stuff at the end of the day. But if you've got something that you can do, go ahead and do it. I'm also kicking around trying to maybe have the kids do some artwork. So for a certain level of donation that people make to my hospital, I'll send them a nice little piece of artwork made by the kids. So it's always something you can do. But the one thing I should stress, like I sort of pointed out earlier, that you do get your participant page where people make your donations. You should customize that to make it more personal, and that'll encourage people to donate to you. But the one main thing that I'm really trying to stress this year is that every single participant out there should donate to yourself. So when you sign up, you even get an option when you sign up, and would you like to make a donation to yourself? I highly encourage everybody to do that, even if it's just $1 or $5, $10, whatever you feel comfortable donating to your own cause. I can't understate the importance of doing that, because then it'll show people that you are actually serious about doing it, that you are willing to support your own cause. And it'll encourage more people to donate to you as well, as that, because they can see somebody's already donated. You support your own cause, stuff like that. They see you've already got money in the bank, so to speak, for your hospital. It'll encourage people to donate to you more. So I encourage everybody who's out there as a participant who's watching this, donate to yourself. Nobody at the end of the year should ever be a participant with $0 raised, because you can donate to yourself. You got to do it. You got to at least support your own cause. Now, in fact, again, even if it's just $1 or $5, it can go a long way to making a difference in the child's life. There's specialized baby bottles that only cost a couple of bucks that allow people with children with mouth deformities to be able to nurse off that bottle. So even if you donate $1, $2 to yourself, you've just helped a child at the end of the day. So I definitely encourage everybody to donate to your own cause when you're signing up. And get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling with that. But in the meantime, let's get the ball rolling on here while we still have some time left. Try to finish off our SimCity city here and see what develops in a couple of weeks when we move on to SimCity 2000 with this puppy here. So we still have high industrial demand. We still have our residential demand. Oh, there's commercial popping up again. Like I said, until we get that airport, commercial is going to be pretty wonky. So we shall do this. We shall throw out the rest of our industry. Oh, you know what we needed too? We needed our police stations, and we needed our fire stations too, didn't we? So let's let me do this. Oh yes, I did forget to set my yes, thank you Aerodash for that. I completely forgot about doing that today. At least I remembered to change the game name. Sometimes I even forget to do that, but yes, thank you for that shout. Yes, if anyone would like to follow me more, see more of my Extra Life fundraising as well as my variety gaming, follow me over at twitch.tv/BJWeiler. Lots of fun stuff. This is my first full week as an Twitch affiliate, so I'm excited about that. I'm actually going to have a marathon, an affiliate celebration marathon, this Saturday, the 27th. It's not going to be an Extra Life specific marathon, but I am going to have an option to where if anyone who donates to Extra Life a certain amount, I haven't finalized the amount yet. I'm thinking around maybe $10 or $15. I will add 1 hour, like 30 minutes or an hour, to the time I stream. So it's going to start out as a 9-hour marathon. So if anyone donates to Extra Life through my participant page during my marathon, I'm just going to keep streaming, keep extending that timer. So hopefully everybody will join me on Saturday, or at least stop by. Stop by, say hi, lurk. That's always welcome to celebrate my making of the affiliate of the Twitches here, and hopefully we can raise some money for Extra Life in the meantime and keep that marathon going. Like I said, I'm going to start with 9 hours, probably starting about 8 a.m. Eastern time, and see how long we go. Like I said, the more donations I get from Extra Life while I'm doing the stream, the longer I'll stream. And of course, I'm also going to add time for the bits thing, that little bits thing that you can do. That's how we make our money as an affiliate. So that'll be fine. So if anybody buys some bits and gives me a cheer during my stream too, I'll extend the time as well. But the big thing that really puts on a lot of time, adds the time to the stream, will be those Extra Life donations. So stop by, say hi, and we'll have lots of fun on Saturday. In the meantime, let's try to finish this city off here. Try to finish her off here. So we're going to run into problems there if I want to bring the roadway up, aren't I? And I'm going to have to let me bring the rail line across here. We're definitely going to bring the rail line across. Or you know what, maybe not. Let me see here. Let's build the rest of our industry here and here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something here. So yeah, we'll stop the rail line there. I think that's good enough. We're definitely gonna have to bring the roadway. We're gonna have to do something with the roadway here. So let me do this. So let's bring the road across this way. And so I can do this then. See, the problem is here I won't be able to bring it down, will I? And make use of this space. So I will have to do... I'll have to go like this. So I'll do like that. We'll go like this. If there's some parkland up here. Really just trying to rush through this puppy now. See, now of course we're stuck with the roadway there. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to go, I don't think I'm going to cross the bay. I think what I'm just going to do is this, come across this way. And have the road meet up right there. I think I like that idea better. And then this will be all industrial up in this section here. We'll have some commercial space here, but oh, you know what? I did forget what we definitely have to get here. Be right back. Gonna get set up soon. All right, thank you, Aerodash. Thank you. Yeah, I got about 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is about as long as I can stretch it here, but no problem. Aerodash is going to got me covered here. Our police and fire. I forgot we need one more fire station. There's our police coverage. So yes, we're definitely going to need police coverage, probably right next to that industrial zone right there. So let's get the police station there, right here. In fact, we'll put the police station right here. I think it'll work nicely right there. The only problem is with that road there. So what I'm actually going to bring the road across this way, and then I can do. Let me do this. We can do that. We can bring the police station up a bit. One slot there, and then I can throw an industrial and throw industry here. I can throw an industry here, because what I'm going to do is just bring the road down this way now. Just like that. There we go. I'll cover that. So we've got that there. So that'll be good there. And we just need our fire station, which I think, let's bring the map back here. So good. Yeah, that's pretty good police coverage there. Yeah, that'll work. We just need to look at our fire coverage now. So what we need, yeah, firehouse right in here. Yeah, right in this section somewhere here. Right in one of these blocks. I think here, probably right next to that police department there, I think, huh? Oh no, it's this, that's the, yeah, that's the block that we were just building here. So somewhere in this block, you know what? Let's do the fire department right there. Then you know what? Let's do it there instead. That way we maintain a little bit more fire coverage on the actual island instead of having some of it go off course there. So we'll do that. I'll lose an industry, but at the end of the day, should be fine. So we'll do this. All right, so that should give us the fire coverage we need. Yeah, that's pretty good. The majority of the island's got at least some minimal coverage. We've got the outskirts there, a little bit there, a little bit there, but that's not too bad. That should satisfy our fire coverage needs. We got our police coverage needs good. You finally decided on your themed video game. Excellent. What do you have planned for us today, Aerodash? What do we have to look forward to here? All right, I gotta hurry up and build here. See what I can get done in a couple more minutes here, because I do have to wake the child up, and that's never a pleasant experience. All right, so good. Our commercial zones will be here. I think what we'll do here, then we'll throw a little bit of buffer, commercial buffer zone in here. So let's bring the roadway up this way. Because we're still going to have residential or industrial up here, so let's throw down some more industrial zones here. So we'll do it this way. There we go. We'll throw industrial there. And we'll throw an industrial here and here. I think I shall attempt Scribble Notes Unmasked again. Oh, excellent. Never heard of it, but it sounds like it'll be fun. Scribble Notes. I think I've heard of Scribble Notes before. I haven't heard of Scribble Notes Unmasked. All right, good. So we're good there. Let's throw in our parks to reduce some of our pollution here. Bada bing, bada boom. So we've got more room for industry up here. So let's throw another industrial there. Perfect. The DC themed of a word puzzle game series. Ah, that does sound interesting. Oh yes, for superhero month, I guess you could say. Even though what is the comic book giveaway promotion was the beginning of the month. we're sort of carrying that theme on for the whole month, as well as the Star Wars theme. Fortunately, I had all my SimCity stuff already planned out. So otherwise, I probably would have done a little bit of Champions Online. But hey, I actually played that earlier this morning on my own channel. Alright, so I need to go here. Can I go here? Yes, I can. Good. Problem is that I will need roadway up here. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to... Nope. No, that's not what I had planned out. I think what I'm going to... That's what I wanted here. What I'm going to do is cheat a little bit here. We'll get you guys power. And then doom. And we're going to throw the roadway up here. And that should cover those guys. That should get them going. Again, we can always do some reconfiguring, readjustments, and I could even bring it down here if I wanted to attach it, but we'll see how it develops. We'll see how things change. You use your notebook to summon objects, creatures, people, and such to solve problems and fight battles. Oh yeah, it does sound interesting. Yeah, I've kind of gotten into those types of games, the puzzle games and that kind of stuff, a little bit more since I joined the Twitch Kittens. Because a lot of the indie games are sort of along that vein. I've been able to play thanks to the devs who are part of the community. So it's great fun to try something a little different every now and again. So yeah, I'll have to try to tune in between the hours of 3 and 5 p.m. Eastern time to check some of that out. I will definitely do that when we get back from picking the Elder up, which means I guess I should wrap things up here. So we have time to do it. So we still got a little bit more commercial building to do. No problem. So we're going to end up throwing commercial down here, like I said, and commercial here. I guess, maybe I'll do... So I did want to see what can I do here. So I might have to make an adjustment to the rail line here. That way I can at least get another block here. So I might have to make a little bit of adjustment to the rail line, but we'll see. But in the meantime, yeah, I think that's good. So we'll finish this off here at some point before we transfer this over to SimCity 2000. In the meantime, it's BJ Weiler, aka Real Millennium Group, saying thanks for joining me today, everybody. It's been great fun. Hopefully we've encouraged a few more of you people out there who may not be participants or have never heard of Extra Life to come check out Extra Life a little bit further and come join us. We have lots of fun here. Oh, and I did want to, I did want to build another power plant too. So you know what, maybe, well, we seem to have enough power, so I think 3 power plants will do. So we'll see. So in the meantime, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to turn things over to Aerodash now. And what is it? Scribble Notes Unmasked again. Sounds intriguing, so stick around, everybody, for Aerodash. A great fun here. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. It's good to see everybody out there in chat. Whether you chat or whether you're a lurker, doesn't matter. It's all good stuff. In the meantime, I am out. And Aerodash will be in very shortly. In the meantime, everyone, I will see you in game.